Quick episode recap. A group of guys is excited to watch the upcoming performance at the Star Stage. Two of them are big fans of Memcho and can't wait to see her perform with her group, the Komachi. Their boss recognizes the name, recalling his past as a hardcore fan of Ai, and is left wistful by how she died before realizing her ambitions. He wonders if this group is anything like its predecessors, and agrees to watch their performance. Kana, Memcho, and Ruby are now ready to perform. As they step onto the stage and take their positions, Kana notes the colors of the glowsticks carried by the audience. She and the girls discussed which color would represent them, and Ruby wanted to take the color red, which is the same as eyes. Memcho decides on yellow, and Kana settles for white, but apparently the white color is special, and many people tend to fight over it. However, Ruby thinks it's a good fit for someone like her, who isn't into idols in the first place. Their performance begins, and the girls are well in sync with each other. During the song, Kana reassures herself that she's not nervous now that she's on stage, but she can't stop herself from feeling bitter. This is because most of the audience seems to be there to support Memcho only, and she doubts their decision for making her the center. At the same time, the boss with the guy group is dissatisfied with their performance, saying they lack a shining star like Ai. But he then begins to notice Ruby's performance and her striking likeness to Ai, and is quick to change his tune and support her. Kana also can't help but be dazzled by her, acknowledging that she was born to be an idol. She knows that Ruby will likely grow a steady fan base and succeed in the industry. She gets envious at the thought of the girl's success, feeling she'll never achieve the same fame as them. As they begin their next song, Kana reflects on her dream of being wanted by others. Both her mother and her manager ditched her, and even her fans can't move past her past glory as a child actor. For the past 10 years, she has been lonely, wishing for someone to look at her, to need her, make use of her talents, and say that she did a good job. Just when she was feeling very lost, Kana notices Aqua among the audience, dancing while holding all of their glow sticks. She can barely hold back her laughter, and his support gives her the motivation to do her best, promising to eventually dye all of Aqua's glow sticks white and make him fall for her. Their performance elicits a thrilling response from the crowd. The guys discuss their second performance and unanimously agree that all three girls have the potential to become incredible stars. The girls now prepare to head home, and Ruby can't help but poke fun at Aqua for his earlier show of support. On the ride back, Kana asks Aqua to share his thoughts about their performance. He feels they did fairly well for their first performance, and he knows that they will continue to amaze at future concerts, so he doesn't want to mark them too high just yet. Miyako and Memcho are happy to see them talking again, but Miyako understands why the tension exists between them. She immediately asks Aqua how things are going with his ongoing relationship with Akane, and he states he hasn't seen her since the show. He casually remarks it's only a work relationship, and they plan to only meet occasionally to take pictures for social media. Finally realizing the truth, Kana is quick to mock Aqua about his lacking love life, and falls back to her usual dynamic with him. Memcho connects the dots and recognizes Kana's hidden feelings for Aqua, but remembering his ambiguous relationship with Akane, she worries deeply about who she should be rooting for. The next day, Akane's manager tells Akane about her next job. She is ecstatic to know that she'll get to work together with Aqua once again. Meanwhile, Kana interrogates Aqua, pointing out that she knows he disguised himself as Piaon, and asks why he did something like that. He admits it was because she wasn't talking to him, surprising her with his simple reasoning. She begins to mock him over his goofy behavior as Piaon, and he tries to justify his actions as a stunt to ensure Ruby's first performance was a success, but Kana isn't buying his convenient excuse. As he begins to walk out, she teases him that he's running away, and the frustrated Aqua decides to stay and continue their discussion. Spying on their bantering, Ruby is glad they seem to have made up again. Memcho feels they're just irritating each other, but Ruby disagrees, stating this is how Aqua maintains his relationships. She reflects how he wasn't like this in the past, But a lot has happened, and he ended up with a twisted personality. But she's noticed that when he's with Kana, he reverts back to his old self. Hearing this, Memcho feels Akane has a long way to go. At a restaurant, Masaya speaks with an acquaintance, Sumiaki Raida, who is also the lead producer for stage plays. Raida is excited to have secured the rights to create a 2.5D stage adaptation for the very popular manga, Tokyo Blade. He's already received a huge budget for the upcoming project, and with the help of the stage and CGI, he's ready to bring the manga to life. Raida has arranged for the Lalali company to cast some actors, but he needs additional good-looking actors to fill the roles and make the performance more attractive. With that in mind, he requests for some recommendations, and Masaya has the perfect candidates for the job. Aqua and Akane have met up to take a picture for her Instagram. She hopes that it will be enough evidence for now to prove to fans of their couple's status. She asks him if he's already been informed about his upcoming job on the Tokyo Blade adaptation, and explains that her theater company is at the center of the production, so she's been requested to take part in it. Her mention of the company makes him recall his discussion with Masaya about Ai's involvement with Lalali. It's deduced that it was there where I fell in love, so Aqua wishes to take part in the project to investigate the company personnel. Akane will be playing the role of Princess Saya, while he will play Toki. These characters are lovers in the story, and they assume they've been cast together with that in mind. His character is also often shipped with his associate, Tsurugi, and they begin to wonder who will play as her. Kana timely arrives to tell them she is starring in that role. She admonishes Akane for posting in real time on Instagram, and warns her that it can lead to malicious people tracking her down. Kana continues to belittle her for her thoughtlessness, but Akane concentrates more on the fact Kana is cast as Tsurugi. She fires back that she thought Kana had given up on acting, seeing how she's never seen her recently, and became an idol instead. But Kana attacks Akane's low wages as a theater actor, and mentions her recent screw-up on the dating reality show. Their jabs at each other leave Aqua stunned, and Kana eventually walks off after a friendly warning. At his curiosity, Akane informs him that she and Kana knew each other for many years, given they were both child actors of the same age. Kana has stolen many roles from her over the years, and it left her feeling frustrated. With a chance to finally confront each other on the same stage, Akane feels it's the perfect time to settle her long-standing grudge with Kana. Aqua learns that actors really seem to hate losing to each other. Raida also seems to agree with pitting the former and current genius against each other, and he looks forward to the play's production. As Ruby goes to visit their mother's grave, Aqua renews his vow, promising to bring the person responsible for Ai's death to justice.